Hi there and welcome back to our videos on how to use your Connect Group Leaders resource for the Mythbusters series. This week is week 3 and our topic is one too many. In the preach we'll be focusing on the drinking point of view, but for the sake of the Connect Group resource and not repeating ourselves, we'll be taking it from an obsessions point of view. Your breaking the ice part of the meeting consists of the icebreaker Chubby Bunny, so make sure that you've packed your marshmallows. And just a word of precaution, I've heard that some people have choked on marshmallows before, so please make sure that that really does not happen in your meeting. In the second part of your meeting, you'll have your starting conversation. And there are 2 really delightful picture resources for this week, which can be found in your Picture It booklet. They are of 2 cats. One is obsessively fat and the other one has like passed out because it's had too much to drink apparently. So I hope those spark some really interesting conversation. In the getting into it part of the resource this week, we're going to be looking at the world being completely obsessed with having more than it needs. So people wanting more money than they need, people getting plastic surgery and wanting to look better than they look. And this is a really great opportunity to give your Connect Group members a theology on idolatry and worship. So it's a great opportunity. I need to emphasize here that at this point of the meeting, the getting into it part of the resource is quite lengthy. So if you think that you won't be able to cover all the questions in the time that you have, I would suggest just going through the questions, putting little asterisks next to the ones that you definitely want to cover. But I think this is a really important theology for your Connect Group members to have. In the getting practical part of the resource, we look at what it looks like to have a life that's obsessed with Jesus. It's a great opportunity to speak truth into this area, as a lot of people think that it's only weirdos who are obsessed with Jesus, or recluses and very religious people. So it's great to speak some life, great to speak some truth in this area. Add your own testimonies of people you've seen who are obsessed with Jesus, and it might be an idea to find some Jesus freaks testimonies to put in this part, just to kind of emphasize your points. In the myth busting part of the resource, you would have been busting the myth of it's okay to have obsessions through this whole meeting. So at the end you want them to say, okay, if the obsession is other than Jesus, then this myth is definitely busted, and Jesus is not so okay with us having idols and loving stuff more than we love him. Great. The myth that you're going to be leaving with your Connect Group this week is Christians think they are so perfect. So I hope you get some really interesting answers there. The 2 truths you'll be leaving them with is myths disturb God's plan for our lives and truth gives us direction in life. I hope this is a really fun week for you, and don't let anyone choke in Chubby Bunny.